you people, Mina here. I just finished my devotional in the garden and I'm deciding to show you all what's happening in my garden. We actually just had a full day of rain about 2 days ago, and I can already see growth happening in my garden. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm super, super, super excited. So this is the garden right now. Starting off over here. See my, hey Teddy, Teddy, hey, say hi. Look at him wagging his tail. All right, guys, so this is right outside my kitchen door that leads to my garden. I have sweet mint over here. This is returning back, I believe, for the second or third year in a row. Those right there, I have some flowers. Pink purple is my favorite color. Right down here, I have rosemary, I have cilantro, and I have a chamomile right there. I don't know what's happening in there. I put some cucumbers, but I don't know. They look like they're not doing too good. Down there is my fish fertilizer, so that's what I use after I've planted. I mix that in with water in my 2-gallon watering can over there, and I use that to water the plants. Also there, I have some rainwater that I collect every time it rains. I open up the barrel and let the rain kind of from the roof, it pours in there, and whatever else from the sky. So that's what I've been using really to water my plants. Some soil I picked up at Home Depot. They're having a sale right now for Memorial Day. So check out that sale. They're not paying me for the promotion, but letting you guys know they have a sale in case you missed it. For those that have seen my garden from last year, I did do some changes because what was happening a lot was when I needed to harvest or I needed to make any type of changes, it was all filled with soil, and I would really end up stepping on the soil, compacting the soil, messing with the roots. So I was trying to find a solution of what exactly to do, and my sister suggested that I do these little grooves and create space. But me, Miss Perfect, I kind of wanted to get wood at Home Depot and kind of put a wood piece there, one there, one there, one there. And I was like, you know what? It is a lot of work. So I'm going to try this out. So this is my first time trying this out, and I'm actually loving it because I can actually just, walk and not really bother my plants. So on this first roll over here, these are all hot Jamaican peppers. I have a jalapeno, I have a habanero, I have a Tabasco, and I also have a Big Bertha, which is a big bell pepper. It's my first year planting that, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Come down in the corner over here, I have a basil, and right here I have a tomato plant. Guys, a lot of my tomato plants are not labeled, so I'm just gonna have to see what I get because some I did from seeds, and some I bought the seedlings at the store. But what happened was I just mixed everything in together, and I was using like stick labels, and they got wet, and of course the signs went away. So I don't know what they are. I'm gonna just have to see what they are. But I know I do have Big Boy, I have big beef steak. Right here I have Aroma. These are all my tomatoes down here. And over there as well, those are all tomatoes. In the corner over there I have a snap peas, but I will end up moving it to another bed, which I will show you all shortly. This will be the bed here. In that bucket, I ended up transplanting the carrots that I pulled out of the main bed, because this is always really my tomato and pepper bed. So, and a few carrots here and there, but this year I decided to really just make it all tomato and pepper. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Over here I'm realizing that I'm not really having a lot of sun because of this humongous tree that I have here. I've been trying to cut for some time now, but I just can't seem to get to it. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. Not really cut the whole tree down, but really cut the branches that are creating all this shade. And I ended up putting my corn here and several tomato plants, which I ended up transplanting to the other bed. I'll show you all in a little bit. I kept one tomato over there in the corner right next to the marigold, and I shifted some of my kale and some of my bok choy from the other bed that's getting a lot of sun on the opposite side to this bed that's kind of shadier. I'm trying to see how my corn does. I don't know. I might end up moving it. This cage is over it because last year when I did my corn, by the time they started, shooting up, the squirrels had a field day and ate them all up. So I decided to pick up this hardwired cloth at Home Depot. And I know as the corn gets big, I'm gonna have to do something. My husband probably helped me make something. I don't know. We'll come up with something. I'm really the gardener. He's just really, he helps me out and stuff. But this is my thing. But I'm grateful that, at least he'll come out here and assist. Over here, I have squash. I have zucchini. I think I'll be moving that to that corner over there because I heard that you should grow that really next to corn. And the snap peas I showed you all over there, I will put it probably at the end in the corner over there. So I'll see. So either put the zucchini plant at the end, or I might put it because there's all that space over there. Right here in the corner, I have a basil. I think I'll move that into a little pot so it's closer to the kitchen for me. Over there, I have my compost pile, which I previously showed you all, and the barbecue grill turned planter. Right underneath it, I poured some seeds in there, and to be honest with you, I don't know what those seeds are. This is my little Dollar Tree find I picked up. I was trying to do something fancy, but I don't know, it's not working, so I'm leaving it for now. In the corner over there, I believe it's called a Big Blue. It's a perennial. It comes back every year. I actually had it planted somewhere over there in the corner, but that section kind of just became just a bunch of stuff. My mom does barrels and she ships clothes and things like that to low income to Africa and stuff like that. So those are what those barrels are. So that section is not really working for my plants right now. So I uprooted the Big Blue, put them in there. Over there is some salvia. That's my little flamingo. I've had that for, I think, since I began gardening. I found it either at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh my God, I love that. That's even before my gardening journey began. In this pot here, this is thyme. And guys, peep these little frogs that I picked up at the dollar. Kids were out here. My nephews, I picked up at the dollar store. Aren't they super duper cute? This will be me all day. Even though I have a small space garden, listen, I love being outdoors. So guys, I was walking through my garden this morning, and I walked over here and I was like, why does this smell like onions? And I forgot at the front of all my beds, I put onions. So you could see they're starting to come out. So I was like, this is a strong smell of onion. So, well, that's the answer. In the corner, I have 2 cucumbers. I actually had 4. I don't know. One seems to be dying over there in the corner. 2 seem to be doing okay. Down there, I have a tomato plant. I believe that might actually be a Sweet 100, which is the red cherry tomato. Here, I have 2 bok choys. I have my Swiss chard. This is the first year I'm planting Swiss chard. But I was talking to the guy at the nursery and letting him know I've been having a lot of issues growing spinach, and I love spinach. And he was like, why don't you give Swiss chard a try? So I'm giving it a try. So that's my Swiss chard. This here is kale. Over there is a pepper plant. I believe it's a sweet banana pepper. I'm not sure. In the corner here, I just popped in tomato plant. I started from seed. I decided to just throw it into the ground. These little forks that you see me putting all over my garden, I saw it on YouTube University, and it's supposed to scare the animals, supposed to scare the squirrels away. But I don't know how that's been working because I've actually been still seeing squirrels in my garden. So I don't know. Um, Down here, I have four potatoes in grow bags. My neighbor is doing some work on their house, hence the noise. But in these buckets, I have potatoes. And in previous years, in the corner over there where you see those pink forks, I had potatoes in that corner. But what was happening is because they were in the ground, I don't believe that I was getting my full harvest. So every year, I would just see potatoes shooting out the ground. But it seems like we're good this year because I didn't really see anything shoot out the ground. And I decided to use that section for my cucumbers and put potatoes in the grow bags because I heard, I could just turn it over once, it's ready to harvest, and I could really get my full harvest. So I'm looking forward to that. That's my first year doing that. In the corner over there, I have my chives that are actually going into seed mode. See these beautiful flowers. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I'm seeing them going into seed, and it looks amazing. Oh my God, there's some mint in here. Look at this. Mint is like a weed. Like it really just spreads all over the place. I don't even know how a mint got in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Over here is a perennial pack I picked up at Costco. I threw in there. Looks like it's doing good. In here I have okra. Over here I have another zucchini plant. This here are my strawberries. This is year 3. I hear they only go to about year 3, so I don't know. If you could see, one is actually starting to turn. Look at that. One is starting to turn. So I have a whole bunch of little strawberries coming in. Look, some more coming in over here. So I'm looking forward to, and these little thingies that I have, they're really just to distract the birdies. Some more flowers. Oh, there's another bag of potato. These are just some more flowers over here. Some roses. I picked up the roots at Home Depot, and I put them. I'm hoping they actually flower before the season goes, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Over there is a hydrangea plant. Over here is where I was sitting this morning and doing my devotional. The perennial pack I showed you that I picked up at Costco, this is another one of it here. I believe it's actually starting to produce a little flower, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Over here are some tomatoes that I'm really planting for the first time, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. I call them my little fancy tomatoes because of their little fancy names. This one here is called a Brandywine. Over here is a Napa grape. Over there is a San Marzano. I love the name because of all my Italian friends. And over here I have a red cherry, and like I told you all, I have a bunch of cucumber plants. In the middle over there is a tiny little watermelon, which I'm hoping once it begins to grow, I will be able to take it over and kind of let it just vine along this fence thingy here that I created. So, oh no, my goodness. Don't want that to happen. Okay, so this is what my garden is looking like as of today. It's almost the end of May. Oh my goodness. I feel like the year is gone by so fast. But this is what my back garden is looking like right now. Right there I have my tomatoes and my peppers, my strawberries, my little veggies, and really looking forward to the season. So stay tuned Please continue to like my videos. Please continue to subscribe for those of you that are seeing it for the first time. And leave your comments, guys, if you have any tips, if you have any suggestions for me, especially with that bed I have over there that I'm getting a lot of shade. Today as I was sitting out here, it seems that the sun is rising really from this corner, so it seems to be getting a lot of sun today. But usually when the sun rises from the other side, it's really getting a lot of shade. So I don't know. I'm just hoping, I'm just praying that my corn does good, because we do eat a lot of corn, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes. Again, thanks for stopping by. My name is Mina. Please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in another video.